You can go ahead.
Hello, good afternoon. My presentation for today is titled The Beautiful Minds Club, and it's a mental health club focused on incorporating or educating people about mental health.
Christine, go ahead. You can present everything, and then after you're done, we will ask questions. So just go ahead and present.
Okay. Um, this screen is not. Okay, so the outline for the topic is we have the introduction, our key statistics, the objectives, program structure, target audience, benefits of the Beautiful Minds Club, partnership and support, and budget overview. So according to the World Health Organization, there is no health without mental health. So the purpose of the Beautiful Minds Club is to create a safe space for individuals to share their experiences about mental health and to support each other as well. Mental health is a topic which is gradually gaining headlines in Africa. So there's a need to advocate for mental health. Mental health is important in our communities because it helps reduce stigma and encourages people to seek for help. Once we are able to educate people about mental health issues and how to address those issues, it will help reduce the stigma that people with mental health face. It also strengthens communities and societies, creating a safer and more resilient community. Mental health in our communities can also lead to early identification and treatment of mental health issues because once you are aware of the signs and symptoms of some of these mental health problems, you'll be more inclined to seek for help early. It also empowers people to advocate for themselves and others. So, according to statistics, over 2.3 million people in Ghana are living with mental health problems. And out of that population of over 34 million, only 2% receive treatment. And the other 98% are not receiving treatment. And 13% of Ghanaians have a mental health disorder, with 3% suffering from a severe mental health disorder and 10% suffer from a moderate to mild disorder. So the objectives of the Beautiful Minds Club is to promote mental well-being among members in the community, educate them about mental health and how to address those issues. Also provide the necessary support and resources they may need. The club is also going to help educate people about mental health, how to take care of themselves when they are stressed or anxious, and reduce stigma surrounding mental health. For our program structure, we are going to implement workshops on topics such as stress, anxiety, depression, and other mental health topics. There will be discussions on well-being, personal growth, and development. We are going to have fun activities as well, such as art therapy, games, scavenger hunts, and more. We are going to also include mental health walks. to advocate for mental health. There's also going to be outreach and donations to mental health institutions in Ghana. So our target audience is the youth, those between 15 to 25 years. According to the World Health Organization, mental health issues start in adolescence, usually between 14 years, because those groups of people are more vulnerable to mental health problems. It's at this stage that they experience, they are trying to identify who they are and adjust to who they are. So this age group is going to be our target audience. The venue for our meetings will be held at Sakumono, and we also hold virtual meetings on Google Meet or Microsoft Teams on Wednesdays and Saturdays. Our outreach strategies will include outreaches to schools, hospitals, churches, and marketplaces, like I said, to advocate more on mental health, make people aware about what mental health is all about. And some of our activities will be publicized on social media platforms like Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, etc. So what are some of the benefits of joining the Beautiful Minds Club? One, you get to build emotional support and connection with like-minded people. It provides you with educational resources and workshops. It encourages community involvement and promotes friendships and peer support groups. It also increases one's self-esteem as you get to interact with people who are your age or perhaps older than you, and through the workshops that will be organized on self-development. So for potential sponsors, we're looking at mental health bodies, such as the Mental Health Authority. We're looking at private organizations, non-governmental organizations, and communal support as well. For the budgets, our projected costs include venue, banners and flyers, educational resources, facilitators, and t-shirts. And for funding, we're hoping to get funding through membership fees paid by the members, through grants, donations, and other sponsorships. This is the end of my presentation. Thank you. If there are any questions, I'll take them.
Thank you so much, Christine. I think one thing I don't know if I missed it, but did you say that the specific location that your project will be implemented?
Yes, at Sakumono.
Okay, Sakumono Estates. The do you have like a specific group or population in Sakumono Estates?
Yeah, so we are looking at the youth around that area, specifically where the flats are. There's a school around.
Okay. Okay. Is there a reason for Sakumono Estates and the population you chose?
Okay, so for the location because I'm closer to Sakumono. And the reason for the population is, like I said, the age group that I'm choosing, they are the most vulnerable, so they need more education about mental health.
Is there any challenges you foresee for your project? What are the challenges?
One challenge I foresee is getting sponsorship. It may not be easy to get sponsorship for the implementation of this club in the community. And another challenge we may face is people not people not participating in the, or people not being interested in the club. Yeah, that's a challenge that we may face. But through advertisements and word of mouth, we can actually get people to be interested in the club. Those are the two main challenges I foresee in the future.
Okay. Um, and how can the Kuchi Foundation help to make sure this program is materialized in the community?
Can you come again with the question?
How can the foundation support this project in the for you and in the community?
Okay, the foundation can help with advertisements, advertising the club to people so that they can join in, so that we could get sponsorships from NGOs, private organizations, or mental health bodies. So sponsorship in terms of funding for the club to be well developed, and also advertisements for the club so that more people can see what we are doing and also implement it in the various schools or churches or wherever they are.
Okay. Do you already have an existing team um, for this project, or you're now going to be hiring people or requesting for volunteers? And have you done this project before? So this is your first time.
No, this is my first time, so I'm now going to implement it. It's an idea that came to me.
Do you have anybody or people or team you think would be supporting you in this event, or you would have to recruit people?
I would have to recruit people.
And what is the budget like for this program?
I had like an estimate, but I didn't attach prices to it. So these are the projected costs for the club. But if I were to give a figure, maybe between 10,000, between 5,000 to 10,000 Ghana cedis.
Okay. And would this be like a weekly program or a monthly program? How are you looking at? How are you looking at it?
So we are hoping to have it's going to be like a weekly program. It's going to be held on Wednesdays and Saturdays, hopefully. So, but some of the meetings will be online as well.
Okay, so you don't have to go in person.
Yes.
Okay. How are you going to get people motivated to join this? Because, like you said, it will be a challenge to get people engaged. But what are the ways you're going to get them engaged? Is there an incentive, or there's another way?
Okay, so I was thinking through the outreaches that will be done, starting from the community in which the club will be established. When we go for the outreaches and talk about mental health, we advertise the club to them. We go to the schools around and advertise the club to them as well. So it's all about publicizing the club. And that's the way we can get more people to see us and then join us as a club.
Okay. So in this, you said in the schools, it would be a club in the schools.
So having like mental health talks in the schools.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
seek for permission to have like a talk with maybe a specific class, junior high school students. And after we are done with the talk, we talk a bit about the club and then invite them if they want to join.
Okay. I think that sounds good. Uh, thank you so much for taking your time to create this. It's a very insightful and innovative idea. So, uh, we will be in touch. I think today is the last presentation for everybody. The last group of people that will be interviewed or will be presenting today. So, after today, I think next week would be when we would send an email to people who were selected. And then anybody who was not selected, their video will still be posted on YouTube. If we get a sponsor who actually is interested in your community and wants to sponsor your program, we will surely reach out to you to let you know that a sponsor has also picked your project. So I really appreciate your time coming in and your patience for us to get on audio.
Okay, thank you for this opportunity.
Thank you too. Have a good weekend.
Okay, you too.
Bye
Bye.
bye.